Okay, this is Mark Ellis once again with Bluegrass Baptist School. This is a tutorial on how to use Sycamore. This is I believe, the third video on how to use this tool. And as you know, in the last segment, we looked at how to use the school and the front desk portion of this. Today, we're going to learn a task probably every teacher at our school will want to know, and that is how to use the gradebook and attendance. To access the attendance to access the grade portion of this, we're going to do grades first. But I think both the attendance and the grades are under the same setting here, area, and it's right down here in a tab that says My School on it. Okay. Now, if you look up here, there's another one that says Academic, and it says something about Grade Manager. That is not what you want. For all intents and purposes, the one you want is down here under My School. You click on that, and another drop-down menu opens up. You want to click on My Classes, and it should look like this. You have these little house-looking types of things next to your titles of your classes. Now, the interesting thing about the Sycamore system is they don't give you big links to click on. You know, if you notice, there's nothing to click on here. My cursor doesn't change. However, when you go to this tiny little dinky house here, that's where it turns into a finger, which means it's a link, and you can click on it. So for my U.S. history class, I want to see who's in there. I click on that house. Okay, now you'll notice something here. You're in a new window. You've got this new menu here. It looks different. And over here to your right, for the class that you opened up, which was my 11th grade history class, U.S. history class, there's the list of all the students that are in there. Okay, all that's the junior class. Now you notice up here what happened was, when I clicked on that last link, the little house linky, this new tab opened up. So you're not in the regular format here that we started with. You're not here anymore. It opened up a new window. So you clicked on this and it opened up a new window here. Tab. For the longest time I was trying to figure out how to get back to the home area. And the only way you can do that is by either clicking this tab and going back to it, or getting rid of this, clicking the X, and going back to the original tab. Okay, so just to make sure you understand that, you don't get confused. You're in a new window. It's going to open up another tab up here, right? Okay, so click on, so we're in My Classes, and we click on the little house thingy, and a new tab is opening up. Okay, so just so you know that. It took me a long time to figure that one out for some reason. Okay, now the next thing we're going to do is we are going to look at the gradebook. Everybody wants to know how to do their grades, so we'll click on that. And then we're going to go through a couple things here. You have configuration, assignments, grade overview. All these require a little bit of patience and learning, but they're well worth it once you figure out how to do this. So the first thing we're going to do is configure your gradebook here. So here we go. We click on this link. Okay, while I was making this video tutorial, I noticed there's something interesting that happens. Now, in order to change the weight, either by points or by categories, whichever way you want to do it, we'll do points. We're going to change the weight of each assignment so that it has a different percentage. Of course, the total down here, as you notice, is it needs to be 100% at the end of the day, right? We all know that. Okay, so we're going to assign something here to we're going to assign tests, quizzes, classwork, whatever. And in order to assign that, you click on this link, and a new window will open up. Right now, this is where I had a big problem today. Watch what happens when you click off of the window by accident. Let's say we did it by accident. It goes away. Now you're going to come back over here and say, okay, let's do one of these, and nothing's going to happen. And nothing's going to happen. And you can click your brains out, and nothing's going to happen because it's already open down here. You'll notice there's two windows open. Now, depending on what Windows operating system you have, mine's the latest and the greatest. My son gave it to me, but they built me a whole computer for Christmas. Came with Windows on it. So anyway, so this opens up like this. And so you might have two windows displayed down here. You have to look down here to see if you're clicking on that it's not open. Chances are that little window's already open. See what I'm saying? So it's down there somewhere at the bottom of the screen. Okay, just to let you know that, because I had a problem with it. Okay, now we're going to say we're going to give weight to, let's do tests. Okay, now, once again with Sycamore, you know, they give you this little window and it's cool. How are you going to update this? You have to open it up bigger, okay? So let's go back to it a second. Where we're here, we've got this little window thingy here. Click on the expansion, and now we can update it. They hide the buttons in there for some reason. I don't know if the programmer was drinking too much coffee that day or whatever. Okay, maybe too much roughage in his farina. I don't know. Click update. And there you go. So now it says test 25%. Let's add another point category here. Once again, it's the same thing as I showed you before. You click on that. Now if you click off, it's going to go away again. So, you know, make sure you go and you realize it's down there. You're not searching over God's country for it. Okay. So now we wanted to make this number 2 on our hit parade. So it's going to be number 2. Weight will also be, where's 25? We'll just make it 50. Okay. Make it hard on the kids. Make them suffer. Okay, 50 for quizzes. All right. So we'll make quizzes 50%. I'm just trying to make this a little shorter for you. Once again, we got to click on the expansion, because if we don't, we will not be able to find this. If your program is working on your computer where it does show the buttons, I'll leave it alone. But with my computer and my system that I'm working with right here, either it's my operating system, whatever, it may be different than yours a little bit. So just check that. Okay, so quizzes now have 50%, and one last category we're going to add here. We're going to click on that, and we're going to say classwork. And weight will be, dun, dun, dun. Remember, it's got to equal 25%, so we've got 25, 25, and 50. We'll put this on hit parade number 3 in our listing. And then, of course, I have to expand, add, and there it is, 25, 25, and 50, all totaling 100%. And that's how you add your points in your categories. Okay. Okay, now we're going to look at assignments. Basically how you add one. I'm trying to keep these videos under 10 minutes so they won't be too long. And so the next thing I'm going to show is assignments, and then the next video after this I'm going to show you how to do the grading on here as well. Okay, so you click on assignments, right? And it brought us to this. And basically you can look at your already graded assignments here. You can look at future assignments there that you've already put in place for, you know, you can actually assign assignments ahead of time and so forth. So you've got current, the one today, graded already, and future. Got it. Those 3 tabs. Now, like I say, Sycamore's not really big on big, you know, links to things usually. So if you want to assign something within a curriculum, I'm not too sure about these 2 buttons here, and I really don't think you need to use them. What you want to do is add new assignments. Okay, and so to add an assignment is very easy. Click on, once again, click on new assignment, and up pops another box. Of course, once again, if you click off of this over here somewhere, it's going to wind up down here, right? I've already showed you that. So same thing for this. Now, quarter 3, January 21st. Let's make it for the, we'll make it like in the future here. Let's see here. Let's make it for the 28th or something. It's probably a Saturday. I make them work on a Saturday. Who cares? All right. Now, we're going to say U period S period history, page 123. Numbers 1 through 10. Okay, so that's the way I usually do mine. Alrighty, so then once again with Sycamore, you know, you got to open this window farther, just like all the others, so you can get this add, right? So we'll just add it. We're not going to grade it yet, but we'll just do add. And there you go, classwork. There's the assignment. And since we're on the 21st, it should show it here. I don't know why it's not graded, but anyway, you can look at it and it says currently, so it will be under current. I guess you could add future ones by clicking on this and adding them in if you want to put it in for the future. I guess you have to be under that tab. It's kind of weird like that, but anyway, you already have it logged in, and you could click on this to see the work you've already done, and then you could also put notes in here, which you can do easy. You know, let's say Civil War. Whatever. L-I-N. Okay, spell Lincoln. All right. And then once again, I have to expand it, update it. Okay, it says update successful. Shut it, and there it is. And you can open it up, and it'll say all that again. And that's how you do put assignments in. The next tutorial, I'm going to show you how to actually grade some of this stuff. God bless and have a great day.